Hey, welcome. There's this invisible conversation happening all around us all the time. It's what powers the tech you use every single day. So today, we're going to make it visible.
I mean, seriously, have you ever just stopped and thought, wow, I'm kind of living in the future? That feeling when something that used to be pure science fiction is now, well, just a normal part of your day.
Think about it. You talk to your lights, and they turn on. Your front door actually recognizes your face. You tell your oven to preheat while you're still on the couch. It's wild, right? And the crazy thing is how normal it's all become and how fast it happened.
It all feels so seamless, almost like magic. But you know there's no actual magic going on, right? Behind the curtain, there's a really powerful system at work. So, what's the secret sauce? How is any of this even possible? Well, that's what we're here to unpack.
Okay, so it all kicks off with this massive change in how we talk to our devices. We're moving into a totally new era, one that's built around a whole new kind of conversation.
I mean, for years and years, our main tools were keyboards and mice. We had to learn the computer's language, with clicks and commands and all that. It worked, but we were always meeting the machine on its terms. But now, that whole dynamic is flipping on its head. And that brings us to this really key idea, natural interfaces. It's a fancy term, but the goal is super simple. Instead of us having to learn the machine's language of clicks and code, the machine is learning to understand us, our voice, our faces, the way we move. It's all about making tech speak human.
So how is this new conversation happening? Well, it's mostly using two things we humans are really, really good at: speaking and seeing, voice and vision.
All right, let's take voice first. This is the one you probably use every day. Yelling at your smart speaker to play that one song you like, or telling your coffee maker to get going. See? No keyboard, no mouse, you're just talking.
The magic behind this is a technology called natural language processing. It's a part of AI that lets a device actually understand what you're saying, not just the words, but the slang, the weird phrasing, the actual meaning. You can think of it as the ears of your smart home.
Okay, so that's the ears. Now for the eyes. Let's talk about vision. A perfect example is a smart doorbell or a security system that sees your face and just unlocks the door for you. It's not just detecting a blob moving around, it's specifically identifying you.
And that ability? That's called computer vision. It's another flavor of AI that acts as the eyes for our devices. It can look at an image or a video feed and figure out what it's seeing: people, objects, patterns. Basically, it transforms a dumb camera into a smart sensor.
So let's recap. Our gadgets now have these incredible new senses. They can hear and they can see. But what good are senses without a brain to make sense of it all?
Right, so we've got the senses covered. Natural language gives them ears, computer vision gives them eyes. They're gathering all this information from the world around them, kind of like we do.
But what's doing the actual thinking? What's taking that voice command or that face it just saw and deciding, okay, what do I do now? What's the brain of the operation?
And the answer, the brain behind it all, is artificial intelligence. Yup, AI. It's the engine that powers everything. It's what takes the input from the senses of natural language and computer vision and makes it all, well, intelligent.
Okay, cool. So we've got senses and a brain. The system can hear and see, and it can think. But a brain and senses need a body to control, right? So what's the physical part of all this?
Let's stick with this metaphor because it works so well. The senses gather info, the brain processes it, and then the brain tells the body what to do. So what exactly is the body that this AI brain is controlling?
Well, that body is something you've probably heard of, the Internet of Things, or IoT. And it is a huge body. We are talking about a massive network of over 15 billion physical objects all connected to the Internet. Your smart lights, your thermostat, your speakers, your security system, that's the IoT. That's the body that the AI brain is telling what to do.
All right, let's bring this all together. We have all the pieces now: senses, brain, and body. When you put them together, you can finally see the complete picture. This whole invisible system that makes everything feel so seamless. It really works in this simple three-step loop. Step 1, the senses. A microphone or a camera picks something up from the real world. Step 2, the brain, that's the AI, figures out what it means and what to do. And step 3, the body, an IoT device like your smart lock, gets the command from the brain and takes action. Senses, brain, body. That right there is the invisible conversation.
And really, this is why it all matters.
because the tech is learning to speak our language and see our world. That old barrier between human and machine is starting to crumble. It's shifting from being a complicated tool that we have to figure out to being more like a partner that just gets us.
So I'll leave you with this one last question to think about. We're essentially building technology in our own image, right? Giving it senses, giving it a brain. As that conversation between us and our devices gets even more human-like, how's that going to change us? How will it change the way we live, the way we act, and maybe even what it means to be human? Definitely something to chew on. Thanks for joining me.